Hi. Rings. Oh. I'll leave one. That's fine. Okay. I'm making curried cabbage and chicken, and use up old cabbage first. For dinner, y'all. Got some cooked chicken. I did it in the crock a couple of days ago. Freeze it. I don't like the mixed cabbage. I like using the whole thing as much as possible. Much. Just tossing this cabbage down, even though we're not ready. It doesn't matter. Oh, love white onion. I'm gonna take off this little part. Just peel it. Finish making this for the next, I'll have it for 2 nights, and it's very healthy. It's got cumin seeds. Oh, forgot the bird again. Hi, baby. Anyway, big white onion, flat bottom, the back on it holds everything in, right? Cabbage and onion will make you fart. It's really good for you, though. It's dietary, it's healthy, it's delicious. Oh, and I've got coconut cream. This is milk, but it's cream. It's really thick. Once the onions are fried out, there's only a little bit of oil, so it's not unhealthy. How much I love white onion. That's the only waste. The rest of it is going in. Put that in now, the cabbage. I'm going to cook it way, way down. It's kind of cold today. A little bit. Got some old celery here. I'm going to chop up as well. It's been washed, but give it one more. You could add any vegetable you want. Actually, I didn't trim that. basically. I mean, you can put carrots and peas if you want. Most important thing is the cabbage. For me, anyway. Maybe you're different, you don't like cabbage. So I guess you wouldn't put that in now, would you? No. I know. Awakens everything. Oh, you can't see. This is black cumin. Adding a nice little teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. I grind my curry leaves. No, a whole bunch of that. This is good. Be very liberal if you're going to do this. Fun. I love curry. Nice and hot. You can just have it as like a thick stew if you wanted to. Or you can have it on rice. This is not authentic, and that's okay. What the heck is this? Unidentifiable. I did not put a label on that one. Alright. Well, probably can do a little bit more cabbage. So I'm just going to peel off this other one in 1 minute. So, I'm bringing some videos that don't belong to me, but I'm putting them on my page just because it's stuff I'm interested in, and I like to keep a track of it. But I've had some people bring in a lot of, you know, kind of foul language over, not you guys, but some people like to go to some pages and cuss and curse because of politics. Doesn't do any good. So, anyway, I've disabled those comments. Obviously not for you folks that are cooking and, you know, new to me and, you know, the gang. I'll just say the gang, because we're sort of like a posse. But, to those ones that were, you know, I understand the getting angry. I get that. Give me a sec. Where's the curry? I'll be there. What in the world? My excuse is I do have a ton of spices. Oh my lord, it's unreal. I was born here in Victoria, in the western part of Canada, but my roots are all British, well, British and Scottish, a little bit of Jewish way back. I tell you, man, we Brits love our cauliflower curry. Dang, I'm tired. No caffeine today. Anyway, add some pepper now. This is going to have water on it anyway, but it's pretty good there. I want it to steam, and then I'll take the lid off. So I'll leave that on high. Big lid on. I'll come right back. Yeah. Okay. This is thick. Very thick. Some I'm going to pour down the drain. Oh, Lord, I got more stuff here. Okay. Here we go. I'm keeping the thicker stuff in there. We'll come back in a minute. There we go. I put in that coconut milk. I'll bring you over and show you what it looks like. It's pretty thick. That's it there. Now, we'll be turning the stove down so it doesn't burn. Here's the onions, the celery, a huge amount of cabbage. Now, you know, if it's hurting times and a person wants to do stuff on a budget, all you really have to do is just add more cabbage if you have more people. If you only have a little tiny bit of an onion left, or a little celery, or some frozen peas, or frozen veggies, add that. You don't have to use coconut milk or coconut cream. I just do it because of the flavor, which reminds me, I'll give it a little taste. There's no meat in here, so we're all good. You know what it needs? It needs some chicken oxo. When I said chicken oxo, I really meant this. You all know it goes in everything just because it's that darn good. I'll have a little spoon. This is going to be the salt, the chicken flavor. It's really going to enhance this dish. I did turn it down to 4, so it'll cook low and slow. I'm going to distribute that chicken broth all over to give that beautiful flavor. If you wanted to keep a gravy going, you could thicken it up now with a slurry, or you can add, flour and water, bring it to a boil. I use slurry. That's just me. You could cook this right down. Like I said, add more vegetables if you wanted to. You could pulse some strained beans, like garbanzo beans or something, if you don't like the texture but you need the protein. Make it a vegan meal, or and you can get this in vegan as well. So there's like a whole bunch of ways of doing it. When my mom made cabbage curry, we didn't have the meat. It was during poor times, and we didn't complain. In fact, there was a time where we had a witness family come over and visit, and there was like 6 or so kids, I can't remember exactly. And we had curry, cabbage curry, and it fit everybody, and our bellies were full, and we had happy hearts because we had friends over, and it was great. Now, if you use meat, this is just, you could use rotisserie chicken. This is my chicken this time. I did a couple in the crock pot, and then I froze it. I might add a little bit more. Just, it seems like a bigger pot. Oh, yuck. This seems like a bigger pot than what I expected, so anyway, I didn't get all the skin off there. I have a rub. It's on one of my videos that I use for my chicken, so you could take a look at that if you wanted to. It's up to you. Try and get all the skin off. Then I get in a rush, and I don't do it. But this is very good for you, especially if you use the, drained beans, or you're soaking your beans, drain them off, cook them, and then pulse them in the blender with a little bit of chicken stock. pop it in here. Makes a nice little gravy. And if you're gonna put it on top of rice like we're gonna do, it really adds a silkiness to the gravy, and it becomes really, really good. And Sonny's one of my really good friends, and he's from India. And he was actually, there was a death warrant out for him because he's a Christian. And met him on TikTok. Paul, Will, and I met him, and his wife and 3 children. And his curry is a gravy. And I went, yeah, I totally get that. It's really cool. Like, you don't need a lot to make a good curry. And of course they would have flatbread and rice, lots of rice, and multiple vegetables, including cabbage or whatever they could get a hold of. If it's cauliflower, that's your thing, or eggplant, or, you know, the more colorful vegetables. Now that made me think of something. Great. I'll be back. And now you're going, what? Well, just be patient with me. I'm a work in progress. I could sit that. I could cross it, but I'm not going to. That's the rest of the chicken. I'm just going to go ahead and make a really big colorful dish. Because I got talking to you, and then I thought, oh, I'm also going to add some already cooked prawns. They're frozen. But Paul likes them when they're frozen. And I like them. Oh, they all slid out. Whoops. Oh dear. Did I do that? I'm missing my tripod. Okay. Red. A couple of greens, some yellow. And I guess some orange. So what I'm going to do is take that knife that got washed. Yep, I'm going to cut it. I'll put you guys back here. It's just, when we buy lots of peppers, when they're really super cheap, I freeze them, you know, because why not? Then I have them on a day where there's nothing in the fridge. Like now, it's barren. I have to go shopping. But I'm trying to force myself to use what I already have in the freezer. I know you like to go grocery shopping with me, but, you know, I got to pay the bill. Oh, and just so we don't go into a cashless society, I'm using cash. People are looking at me like, what the heck? I'm like, uh-huh. That's right. Cash. Somebody's got to upset the governments, right? Stand up. I could have put these in one of those little, that cutter thing that I got. I really love that thing. It's wild, but you got to be careful with your fingers. Really careful. Anyway, just a little bit of pepper, not necessarily for flavor, only for color today anyway. I love peppers. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to show you what it looks like once we're all done. So there's chicken and shrimp with the tails on, and the cabbage, celery, onion. It looks very good. Looks very good. I like my own cooking, baby. What can I say? I'm gonna bring you over. So I think it's cooked just as much as I want it to be. I like a little bite to it, so I'm gonna turn it on low after I put a little slurry in here and thicken it up. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I'll do that. I'll show you what it looks like. Bubble, bubble. It's done. It's thick. Oh, it tastes so good. It's not too hot. It's warm, but it's not hot. Look at them prawns. Oh, I just might snack on one. Not might. Oh. Oh, man. Chicken and shrimp. I feel like Forrest Gump right now. Just so happy. This is happy comfort food. And guess what? Not a lot of carbs. Lots of protein, Not a lot of carbs. I have to rinse this, put the lid on, put it on low. It is on low. I have to make a batch of rice. I'll talk to you later. This is from Kimmy's Kitchen and More. What's for dinner, y'all? This is what's for dinner in the Brayton house. Yum. Yum, yum. And there's lots. Come on over. Come on.